Salutations, and welcome to a quick tutorial on how to customize your thumbnail for the Project for Awesome video. The first thing you need to do is go to the Project for Awesome website, projectforawesome.com, and right underneath where it shows how much money they've raised so far, click Graphic Assets. That will take you to a page with lots of different graphic options. What you want for this is the custom text and photo graphic here with Hank's picture on the front, or in the back. I'm going to use the PNG, so I'm going to right click and save that to my desktop. Then I'm going to go ahead and edit this in Photoshop. Plymouth High School students, if you do not have Photoshop installed on your MacBook, then you should go up to the kiosk and install Adobe CS6, and you'll have Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign and whatever you need. So I'm opening Photoshop, and then I'm just going to drag that image I just saved into Photoshop so that I can edit it. If you are using this for the first time, none of this will be open. So you're going to need layers in order to put the image that you're customizing this with behind this graphic for the Project for Awesome. This part with the gray and white checkerboard is transparent. So whatever you put behind there will show up in the background and the logo will stay on the top. So I need layers to do that. If you look over here where it's like a couple post-it notes on top of each other, that's the layers section. If you open that up, you're going to want to add a new layer for your image. That's this like piece of paper with the corner turned up. So click that. Then I want that to be behind the text. So in order to do that, I literally put it underneath. So I drag that so that it's underneath. And then I'm going to pull this image into that. So notice how that layer was selected. Okay. So when I drag that in, it goes there. Now I need to resize this because I have all this extra transparent space here and I want to cover that up. So I'm going to drag the corners. But in order to make sure that I don't change the aspect ratio of the picture, I'm going to click or hold down the Shift button as I drag the corners and then pull that where I want it. Just going to leave that right there. And then when I hit enter or return, that places that image for me. And now those things are there. So if that girl image had been on top, if I drag it up above that layer, see how you can't see the graphic? You need to be able to see that. So that's why you drag that below. And then it just fits in the transparent area. If I turn that off by clicking that eye, I can't see it. Okay? So as long as the eye is on, that's how I can see my layers. Okay? Then I also need, I'm just going to go ahead and do this on here. I'm not going to bother making another layer. I need the text that has my charity name. So this happens to be an image from a picture that I took in Malawi several years ago. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the name of the foundation that I helped found. Probably 160 point. And click here. That is Malawi Matters, Inc. Oops, didn't capitalize. Inc. Bad English teacher, not capitalizing. And then to put that where I want it, I'm going to click up here so I can just select it and drag it. Kind of line it up, and I could do this more professionally, but I'm just going to sort of line it up there so it's in line with the P and the A. Roughly. Doesn't have to be perfect. And there we go. So now I've got my custom image and the name of the charity that I'm raising money for. And see, made a text layer specifically for that. You don't have to create that yourself. And now when you save, you will have a custom thumbnail. So I'm just going to go ahead and save as JPEG. Save to my desktop. And it's going to say 12 maximum. I don't need a 1.4 meg file for that, so I'm going to drag that down to like a 9. Yeah, half a meg is good. And say OK. And now I have a custom thumbnail for my Project for Awesome video.